I wish I had this bamboo floor. But, oh well, I thought I would try something a little different. Background-wise. And it's been some days since I was down here, so we are past the full moon by, let's see, the full moon was Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today's moon is permeating awareness. Awareness. I am trying to help myself be more aware of the things that I can let go. So I have such a hard time letting go. We put this floor in our bathroom, of all places. And let's use my Giants Tarot for today's reading. And this is a deck I do a lot of shuffling backwards because it likes to be so curved. It doesn't seem to want to bend back, so we'll just now it's being kind of wavy. It's a very interesting cardstock that it's so flexible. And pardon me a minute. I want music. I should have put music on. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Wrong. got this playlist that I pulled from YouTube of music that's royalty free so that I don't get the "it's my music" thing. And sometimes it doesn't behave well. Okay. And I should be ready. But I wasn't. The King of Cups. Seven of Wands. Seven of Cups. And I left my notebook upstairs. Dang it. Okay, the ding-a-ling is back. And let's retake my stool. I set my other stool out so my husband can have it when he starts trying to do he wants to do leather work. I don't know if he's ever done leather work before, so we'll see how that goes. Sevens and cups. Seven of Wands. King of Cups. Today's the 24th, right? And my grandson is the King of Cups first. With the Seven of Wands. From the top. And the Seven of Cups is the shadow. Without the giants. The King of Cups. Aegir is the sea god of the northern tradition, a giant god living under the ocean in Aegirhem. He is the husband of Ran and the father of the 9 Undines. His temperament is more phlegmatic on the surface than that of his wife and daughters. He can be just as cruel and ruthless as they can, but prefers to be seen as benevolent monarch, letting them embody the destructive aspects of the sea. Aegir specializes in feeding people and supposedly all the creatures of the sea. He is often shown in mythology as a generous host, feeding all manner of folks, including the Aesir. In his underground hall, he has an enormous cauldron which Thor stole from Hymir as a gift for him, in order that he might brew enough beer to satiate all of the Aesir. In the King of Cups card, Aegir is shown next to his huge brewing cauldron, speaking to one of his smaller subjects. This card indicates good emotional judgment, fatherly nurturing, and keeping one's strong emotions under control. Keep control. Seven of Wands. Hrungnir was an old giant whom Odin met while traveling in Jotunheim. Odin admired his horse, the cantankerous old giant's finest possession, and invited him to come dine in Asgard. Hrungnir got drunk at dinner and insulted his host, at which point Thor challenged him to a duel. As he had no weapon, Thor allowed him to go home and find one. Hrungnir staggered drunkenly home, picked up a whetstone, and his old friends that he was to fight. Then told his old friends that he was to fight Thor. Horrified at the mismatch of Thor against the decrepit old man, his friends made a fierce-looking magical giant puppet out of sticks and followed Hrungnir with it to Asgard, hoping to distract Thor, but the god destroyed it with one blow of his hammer. Knowing that he was doomed, Hrungnir threw his whetstone, and it buried itself in Thor's head, but Thor was unharmed and killed Hrungnir as well. The giant puppet, however, fell on Thor, crushing him until his son Magani ran up and pulled it away. Odin tried to claim dead Hrungnir's horse, which seemed to be the point of the whole invitation to begin with, but Thor gave it to his son instead. The Seven of Wands shows Hrungnir with his whetstone. That's his whetstone. It looks like a rag. And the giant golem behind him, composed of 7 staves. This card indicates an unequal struggle with the seeker up against a powerful enemy in an unfair situation, perhaps designed to be so. It is not impossible, but the odds are against them. Sevens. Cups. And more to think about in keeping control. Seven of Cups. Duva. Is the second of the 9 sisters and Kolga's twin. Her name means hidden, and she is the keeper of all the tiny hidden islands and hidden treasure in the deep. Sailors call upon her for safety during shipwreck, which she will occasionally grant. Her card shows her with 7 cups and a floating box of treasure, contents unseen. The 7 cups indicates all of the possible emotionally laden dreams and fantasies of the querent, and suggests that all are equally nebulous and difficult to pin down or make real. Careful thought and planning must be done in order to figure out which are practical and which simply flights of fantasy. In truth, some may have to be experienced in order to decide this. Perhaps the best route is for the querent to first work on sorting out their own hidden fantasies, desires, and agendas before making a decision. Sevens. This is the book that comes with the Star Tarot, but I like her stuff about numbers. Spiritual awareness, introspection, victory. Warring emotions. The fight. To finding calm answers. Calm answers. For upheaval. Bringing issues down to a manageable level. And there we go. I hope everyone is safe. Peace. Love you all. Doodles.